Imagine standing in the middle of a hurricane, completely calm while chaos swirls around you. That's not just an image, it's a skill you can master. When everyone else is losing their composure, getting triggered, and being tossed about by every emotional wind, you can be the eye of the storm. This isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about transcending them. Think of your mind as an ocean. The surface may be turbulent with waves of daily drama, but deep beneath there's absolute stillness. Like a master diver who can descend below the surface chaos, you can learn to access that depth of calm regardless of what's happening above. The art of remaining unbothered isn't about becoming cold or disconnected, it's about choosing your reactions. Like a chess master who doesn't panic when losing a piece because they see the larger game, you can learn to respond to life's challenges with strategic calm rather than reactive emotion. Every time someone or something pushes your buttons, remember those buttons were installed, and you can uninstall them. Like updating the operating system of a computer, you can reprogram your responses. What bothers you is often just a story you've been telling yourself, and stories can be rewritten. The power of acting unbothered lies in understanding that most things that upset us are temporary disturbances in our mental space. Like clouds passing across the sky, they only have the power to cast shadows if we give them our attention. The sky remains vast and unchanged, just as your inner peace can remain constant. Developing this skill is like building an emotional fortress, not with walls to keep things out, but with a foundation so solid that nothing can shake it. When you master the art of remaining unbothered, you're not pretending, you're accessing a deeper truth about what really matters. Consider how much energy you've spent being bothered by things you couldn't control. Like a car burning fuel while parked, being bothered wastes your precious energy without moving you forward. Learning to act unbothered isn't just about appearances, it's about energy conservation. The ability to remain calm in the face of chaos becomes your superpower. Like a martial artist who uses an opponent's energy against them, your calmness in the face of others' agitation becomes your strength. People who try to disturb your peace end up disturbing only themselves. Each time you choose not to be bothered, you're building emotional muscle. Like a bodybuilder whose muscles grow stronger with each rep, your emotional resilience grows with each conscious choice to remain unbothered. What once seemed impossible becomes your natural state. The practice of acting unbothered transforms your relationship with reality. Instead of fighting against what is, you learn to flow with it. Like water finding its path around obstacles, you move through challenges without letting them disrupt your inner state. Being unbothered doesn't mean being inactive, it means acting from a place of clarity rather than reaction. Like a surgeon performing complex procedures with steady hands, you can handle life's challenges with precision and poise when you're not clouded by emotional turbulence. The world tests this skill constantly. Every traffic jam, every rude comment, every unexpected setback is an opportunity to practice. Like a musician who must practice scales before playing concertos, these daily annoyances are your training ground for mastering emotional equilibrium. When you master the art of being unbothered, you gain a different kind of freedom. Like a bird soaring above a storm, you can rise above the petty disturbances that keep others earthbound. Your peace becomes portable, you carry it with you wherever you go. This practice reveals a profound truth. Most things that bother us are products of our interpretation, not the events themselves. Like a projector creating images on a blank screen, our minds create the disturbance through our thoughts about what's happening. The skill of remaining unbothered becomes particularly powerful in relationships. Like a calm lake that clearly reflects everything around it, your unperturbed state allows you to see others more clearly and respond more effectively to their needs and behaviors. Think of this ability as your emotional armor, not rigid and heavy, but flexible and light. Like modern body armor that moves with the wearer while providing protection, your practice calm allows you to engage fully with life while staying protected from unnecessary emotional damage. Each moment you choose not to be bothered, you're making a deposit in your bank of inner peace. Like compound interest, these small choices accumulate over time, creating a wealth of emotional stability that serves you in increasingly challenging situations. The mastery of being unbothered changes how others relate to you. Like a lighthouse standing firm regardless of the weather, your consistent composure becomes a reference point for others. People begin to think twice before trying to disturb your peace because they recognize its authenticity. This skill transforms your professional life. In a world where emotional reactivity often derails careers, your ability to remain composed becomes increasingly valuable. Like a captain who stays calm during a storm, your unbothered state inspires confidence in those around you. The practice of remaining unbothered reveals hidden strengths within you. Like a martial artist discovering that softness can overcome hardness, you learn that maintaining your peace is often more powerful than engaging in conflict. Consider how much mental space opens up when you're not constantly bothered by things. Like clearing clutter from a room, removing emotional reactivity from your mind creates space for creativity, clarity, and genuine joy. This isn't about suppressing genuine emotions, it's about choosing which emotions deserve your energy. Like a wise investor who carefully selects where to put their money, you become selective about where you invest your emotional energy. The ability to remain unbothered becomes your signature move in life's great game. While others are easily tilted, triggered, and thrown off balance, you maintain your center. Like a gyroscope that stays upright regardless of external forces, your inner stability becomes reliable. This practice reveals the truth about control. We can't control external events, but we absolutely can control our response to them. Like a skilled sailor who can't control the wind but can adjust the sails, you learn to navigate life's challenges without letting them disturb your inner peace. The power of being unbothered extends beyond personal benefit. It creates a sphere of influence around you. Like a force field of calm, your composed presence affects everyone in your vicinity. Your peace becomes contagious. Remember this: being unbothered isn't about being passive or accepting mistreatment. Like a martial artist who remains calm while taking effective action, you can address situations firmly and decisively without losing your emotional center. This skill becomes particularly valuable in our hyper-connected world, where potential disturbances are constant. Like having a reliable filter that screens out emotional pollution, your practice calm keeps you focused on what truly matters. The art of remaining unbothered is really the art of perspective. Like viewing Earth from space, where artificial boundaries disappear, you begin to see how many of our daily disturbances are equally artificial and unnecessary. When you master this skill, you gain something precious: time. Like recovering hours that were previously lost to worry and upset. Your unbothered state gives you more life to live, more energy to invest in what truly matters. Your ability to remain unbothered becomes a form of leadership. In a world where emotional reactivity is the norm, your composed presence shows others a different way. Like a trailblazer marking a clear path through difficult terrain, your example helps others find their way to peace. Let this truth sink deep: your peace is too precious to be disturbed by things that won't matter in a year, a month, or even a day from now. Like a master gardener who knows which plants to cultivate and which to remove, you learn to cultivate only the thoughts and reactions that serve your highest good. In the end, learning to act as if nothing bothers you isn't about pretense, it's about perspective. It's about understanding that your peace is your power, your calm is your strength, and your unbothered state is your greatest asset in navigating life's challenges. This isn't just a skill, it's a superpower that transforms not only how you experience life, but how life experiences you.